Hey, visual watchers! Before we get into this podcast episode, I want to start out with an apology. Here it comes. So, I'm sorry. This episode is messed up. So we ended up starting to film this podcast episode without full prompt or warning. We weren't really prepared. We just pressed start recording on our recorders and went to town. But because of that, I actually forgot to press record on the visual, which I usually press record on before I press on my audio recorder. So I thought I already did it, but didn't realize I didn't do it until about the last 15 minutes of our podcast. So our visual will come in the last 15 minutes. But in the meantime, I made a little hodgepodge of funny and interesting stock photos and weird images I found on the internet and weird slideshows I found on the internet as well. So hope you guys enjoy that as you wait for our faces to pop up in the last 15 minutes. Welcome to Messy. Welcome to Messy. What did you expect? Here you go. Let's just get into it.
Hiya!
3, 2, 1, hello!
Messy.
Hello. Welcome to MessyPod Season 3, Episode 9. This episode is titled, Bitch, Get That, You.
Yes, no, that's the title.
That's it.
Yeah. It's gonna be bitch, get that you.
Get that you. Yes, exactly.
I have to. So I made a little bit of an oopsie. Insert sound here. Oopsie whoopsie. Michael made a cky-Wucky.
What happened?
So
What'd you do?
Because you know how our titles are a little out there. You know, people like to call out our titles for being a little out there.
Mm-hmm.
And the YouTube algorithm has been saying we are not appropriate.
Oh, you say we're not suitable for all audiences.
Audiences.
Duh.
Well, Mac, if I can get a video of me following a Bob Ross tutorial, painting with my dick passed by YouTube, I should be able to get ours. And for the most part, it's usually like if I say manually watch it, they're like, oh, it's a podcast. And it usually goes through. But when the title is sneaking into an old man's house to fuck.
Yeah. Or what is it like? Revenge of this pussy bitch or whatever we called it.
Yeah, revenge of this bussy bitch or something like that. I should have known better than to ask them to manually review those videos. So some of our videos have become age restricted.
Yeah, I saw that. I seen those emails. Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. That's on me. I was trying to make it, I got greedy. Look how tan I am. Can I take a second to just appreciate me?
Did you go tanning?
No, I went to the beach. It was nice today in LA.
Oh, wow.
I got sunburned.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
Well, tomorrow it'll turn into a beautiful tan. I look very Jersey Shore right now. I like how I moved the microphone down by my leg. Like I look very Jersey Shore right now, and I'm living for it. I'm having a great time. How are you?
I'm so proud of you. I'm good. I took a nap. Two different worlds.
It's fine. It's fine. No updates. How's life going? I see the orange beanie has been back.
Orange beanie's back. I just didn't want to brush my hair right now. My hair is at that point where I don't like it because the length is weird now, and it's like a little like I get a little like sprouts of my curly hair just poking out, and I'm just like, why is this happening? So yeah, I'm at that weird length in my hair that I like. To start plucking it, but I don't want to.
So at this point, Mac, why don't you just come out with like a beanie as merch? You have a candle, but not a beanie. What?
Dead ass. Dead ass.
Dead ass. And the beanie could say dead ass.
I'm literally about to text. I'm not gonna text it right now. I'm not gonna text right now. I'm gonna start a text thread. I'm gonna be distracted. But I'm gonna keep that in my head. I did not even think about that. Oh my god.
How did you not think about that?
I should make a beanie that says dead ass.
Yes.
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 Oh my God. Oh,
I want
geniuses.
Well, hey, everybody that's watching this, you have proof. I want 15%.
You have proof, bitch. Okay, you try to sue me. Bring that lawsuit.
It's okay. I know what you owe in taxes. You can have that money.
Oh no. That's the thing. Yeah, we
name one YouTuber you want to fight right now. Go. Right now. Don't think about it.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now. Taking too long, Mac.
Oh my God. Oh no.
Taking too long.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. KSI. Because doesn't he fight a lot?
Imagine you versus KSI.
In like an official boxing with KSI. Imagine I did like an official boxing like thing. Like they're all these YouTubers are doing. Imagine I was like started doing that in my mix.
No, it would be you just
it'd be boxing Jake Paul. Me just on the ring be like, oh, ooh, ooh. It's like, do you remember the episode of iCarly when iCarly had to MMA fight?
Yes, that's
Victoria
you.
Justice. That's me, iCarly, running around the ring, screaming.
Also, I just binge watched like all of iCarly. Can we talk about why they would cast Victoria Justice as like the intimidating female character?
I know that was a weird casting, but I think it was because it was right before Victoria started. So I think they casted her to like promote that show or something.
Yeah, YouTuber you would fuck.
But also,
YouTuber you would fuck.
Wait, no. Now I want to talk about iCarly real quick. Also, can we talk about?
You want to fuck iCarly?
No, yeah. I'm gonna fuck the shit out of Mary Costco. No, can we talk about just Sam? The entire situation with Sam and Carly. I mean, not just the future of the show, but also just like the fact that they called the show iCarly, and nobody hesitated. Carly and Sam are co-hosts for a show called iCarly. How fucked up is that? You know what I mean? And I see people on TikTok being like, I will personally body slam Freddie and Carly for leaving Sam out of the mix.
Yes. You know what? Dan and Phil would never.
Dan and Phil would never. You know, Freddie was too focused on trying to eat that pussy that he just totally ignored Sam. And then he dated Sam in the end.
Wait, did he fully date Sam?
Yeah, then they started like going out around the end of like season, whatever the last season of iCarly was. I think they were like dating. I believe so. I believe they started dating at one point.
I don't think
you fool ass ignored this girl, named the show that she started off the other girl, and then dated her. What kind of shit? Like, damn.
Well, listen, collab channels never work, and I like how that show was very like ahead of its time. Like it was like right at the beginning.
It was the first show that really acknowledged the internet revolution that was happening around the time that the show started. And that's why it was the most popular children's show on TV, because it was the only show that was really like YouTube, internet, you know?
Yeah.
It was the first one to do that for kids. And so, yeah.
I like
Miranda
it.
Cosgrove was the highest paid child actress. I mean, for a children's show actress at one point when she was on that show, but...
Yeah, I mean, you know what? I don't think Sam was coming back. I feel like Sam wasn't treated well on that show. Or what's the character's name?
She has a lot of drama around just her interactions with Nickelodeon. Like around that time,
Jeanette McCurdy. Jeanette McCurdy.
Yeah, around that time, a lot went on with her. She had a trigger warning. She had an eating disorder, apparently. She has talked about that during the show. That's why she was if you watch the show, she was so skinny, and she was also like the oldest one out of all of them,
which a lot of Disney and Nickelodeon kids dealt with,
go through, because they have to play like really young people, so they're always like, you know what I mean, they have to restrict their diets, and that sucks. And also apparently there's like rumor that she had like kind of beef with Dan Schneider around the time. And also, her mom died during the show.
I didn't know that.
Her mom, I mean, it's Nickelodeon. You don't really know that much about what's happening on these actors' life for a reason. You know, it's a kid's show. They don't want that to taint the show. And that's why they canceled Sam and Cat, was because she started speaking out about how, like, things weren't as equal.
Well, that's what I was going to say. I know she definitely wasn't treated. She definitely wasn't treated well between her and Ariana Grande, because Ariana Grande started blowing up to be like such a super like megastar. So obviously the pay was different, which kind of like, you know, becomes like a shitty situation, especially if it didn't start like that. So I get that, but that's kind of sucked. You know what I mean? To like not want to be involved in like the acting world and being part of like or so many successful projects and being like, I'm not proud of any of it.
Yeah, she always says that. Like, she's like, I was part of one of the most successful children's shows in history, but yeah, I consider it one of the most miserable times of my life. And I'm like, yeah, that sucks. You know what I mean? To be part of something that like it's such a monumental landmark in culture now of America, and just like you always see it everywhere, but it always reminds you of a terrible time you were in. Like that's probably a mental game she has to play with herself all the time now.
Which series out of these three do you think was the best in your personal opinion? Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious.
Which of the Dan Schneiders was the best?
Yes.
Which one had less feet?
Less feet? Definitely
you don't
not.
know that? Yeah, Dan Schneider had like he reportedly has a foot fetish. If you look at like literally like there's people that put compilations of the amount of time feet show on all of the shows. There's so many times there's feet on the shows. You don't even notice that, but there's a lot.
Really?
There's a lot of feet. I mean, not every episode of iCarly was uploaded onto Netflix. They probably purposely kept out a lot of episodes about feet because of that situation.
But they only uploaded 2 seasons, didn't they?
Specifically in Victoria. No, they upload like all the seasons, but they upload like a hodgepodge of them. They skipped a lot of episodes.
Got it. Okay, yeah, because I was a little confused. I was like, wait a minute.
Well, yeah, especially on Victorious, there's like a lot of feet, especially Ariana Grande shows her feet a lot.
Didn't Freddie get attractive?
Yes, I wanted to fuck Freddie at one point. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, once that voice dropped, when I was a kid, when I was a child.
Once that voice dropped, once it got a few inches taller, I was like, ooh.
Let's see. Hold on.
Maybe he's the reason why I'm so attracted to nerdy boys.
What is that actor's name? Freddie.
Nathan Kress. I already know, bitch. I already fucking know. I had a crush on him. Girl, I had a crush. Like, it wasn't even a joke.
Oh, they were born in 1992. We're the same age.
Yes, bitch. He's married now, too. I know about his life.
Oh,
he was short and he played a nerd. I was just like, you know. But out of those 3 shows, I think the best, well, I would say Drake and Josh is nostalgic more because that was like the first actual, like, I guess, kind of sitcom-ish show that I followed. But iCarly, in my opinion, was a bit better in my eyes when it came to just the humor of it all and the goofiness of it all. I feel like Drake and Josh.
I feel like it was because I think I lean a little more towards Drake and Josh, but I feel like that was my age group. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I feel like, and then I was like the tail end of iCarly. Even like I watched iCarly, but still I feel like I was like the older demographic that watched iCarly. Because I forget the
demographic for iCarly. I was so obsessed with that show. I love that show so much.
Yeah, you forget. I am older than you, sis.
Yeah.
But I like it. I like how we just have had a 20-minute tangent on iCarly.
I love it. I love talking about TV. We can talk all day about TV and movies.
We should make this a 90s episode. Honestly, have we done it?
iCarly's not the 90s, but it's the early Is it early 2000s? iCarly was like 2008.
iCarly was definitely 2000. How about we just do we could do like a Nickelodeon episode. I like how we're talking about what we're going to do for the podcast on the podcast. I like
Welcome to Messy.
We're talking about what the podcast is on the podcast. I mean, no, I would just love to go down the history of Nickelodeon shows that were an icon. Like I could go into
shows and all that stuff. Nickelodeon.
Zoey 101. Zoey 101. Zoey 101. Zoey 101. Zoey 101 was my shit. Mm-hmm. Zoey 101 was my shit. I remember Zoey being obsessed with it.
I could never rewatch that show because Zoey 101 was filmed at the university my dad went to, Pepperdine, and I found that out when I went to his graduation. I was like,
and they tried to market it. No, they tried to market it like a high school. And I remember thinking
like it was some fancy high school, but no, it was a university.
Yeah, and I remember sitting there being like, is that what high school is like? And being so excited about it. And they had all like the tech. It was before it was a Pear-Pod, quote, quote, wink, wink. They had like all these cool like phones that didn't really exist. And everybody wanted them so bad. And I was like, oh God, They had
some weird version of a sidekick. I remember that.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, oh my God, it was everything. But do you want to do our segments? We have segments.
Oh, you may have segments. I don't have much about Gay Agenda. I just want to talk about Drag Race again.
Okay, if you want to talk about Drag Race again, you can go ahead and talk about Drag Race again. But soon we're going to be doing Drag Race little snippets for our Patreon.
Wait. I'm going to search gay news. Because
While Mac searches gay news, let me let everybody know what's going on. So, in the last episode, I let everyone know that the unaired episode that, with the audio that I lost is live on the Patreon, and I have it on there for free for anybody that wants to go and watch it. While you're there, if you would like to check out the tiers for the content we're going to be posting on there, we're going to be doing fashion photo reviews for the US, possibly the UK, other fun exclusive games on there. I have a Discord set up. I don't really fully know how to use it yet, but it's set up, and you could join our Discord now as I learn more about it. There are fathers, which is $1 donation. Just if you want to help support the podcast, because we greatly appreciate it, but don't feel like we're gonna
arms.
I know I'm gonna get into it, but for anybody that wants to support the podcast, we don't expect anybody to shell out a lot of money. We just like the minimal support that we can get for anybody. So the fathers is $1 a month. Then it goes to daddies. And with daddies, I feel like I should have it up right now. I'm going to look at it right now. Bitch, I'm going to look at it right. Daddies are $5 a month. And you get bonus content, clips, pictures, accidents, and access to the messy Discord and all that kind of fun stuff. And then for sugar daddies, you get the bonus clips, pictures, accidents, access to the messy Discord, and then also the bonus videos like the Drag Race reviews and stuff like that. So it should be a lot of fun. We're starting small, me and I'm not over promising because I want to make sure that we can deliver this and have a good time. So again, it's fathers for $1, daddies for $5, sugar daddies for $15. If you guys want to go over there and just check it out, there's that free video on there for everybody that wants to just get a little taste, and that's it. It's gonna be fun.
That's it, and that's the tea, sis.
Join
our Patreon. But I do have gay news now. Okay, gay.
I bet you suck at sucking dick.
Ooh, no, child. Ooh, you wish. Gay agenda with Mac.
Hey, gays.
Let me hear gays. Hey, gay. Okay, I have multiple news now. Okay, so one, the final season of Pose premieres May 2nd of this year.
It's the final one?
The final season, the third and final season of Pose starts May 2nd. They just revealed that a few days ago, and I am not ready to cry because if you've been watching that show, if it's the final season, you already know the people that are going to die. So, and I'm not prepared for that. So I really don't want to see that. But at the same time, I do need a good cry, so I might watch it.
Yep. I love that show so much. I can't get enough of it. It literally is very eye-opening and shows you an entire world that doesn't get enough attention. Mm-hmm. So I probably will be right there with you crying. Maybe we'll do Pose reviews.
It's a beautiful show. If anyone hasn't seen it, please watch it. It's on, the first 2 seasons are on Netflix. The show's originally on FX, I believe, but the first season on Netflix. It's a really great show, really beautiful, great cast, beautiful people. Billy Porter is an amazing actor. He won an award for that show for a reason. And in second news, Reggie Greer, who was the LGBTQ plus vote director for Joe Biden's campaign, has just found a spot in his cabinet. He was just placed as the leader for LGBTQ plus issues, and he's a gay black man. So,
we love to see it. We love to see it.
And then number 3, Drag Race. All I want to say for UK Drag Race, did you watch it?
I
yesterday?
Didn't. Where do you watch it? I don't know where to watch it.
I watch it on Wow Presents, but what I want to say is, what happened was, I'm going to tell you what happened.
Just tell me what happened.
So they do the stand-up competition. That's like the final 5, top 5 stand-up competition. That's kind of usual. Yes. And Ellie wins the mini challenge beforehand, Ellie Diamond, and then she has to do the order, and she puts Ahura first, then Bimini second, Lawrence third. No, Ahura first, her second, Ellie second, Bimini third, Lawrence fourth, and then Taste last. And Lawrence and Ahura had a problem with it, and they went off on Ellie.
Why do they have a problem with it?
Because Lawrence, I mean, it's their insecurities and their nerves. Lawrence was very. I did not know how much Lawrence found Bimini as intimidating towards her winning the crown. So being after Bimini really teed off Lawrence, and Lawrence went off on Ellie. And all I want to say is, I think that was the moment that Lawrence Chaney lost the crown, because I feel like these girls forget that RuPaul is a producer. Yeah. RuPaul sees this stuff. And I don't think we've never seen a queen that's had a meltdown like that against another queen ever win the crown. And Bimini, I feel like this is the episode you have to watch it. This is the episode that I feel like Bimini just like kind of sealed the deal that she's going to win the crown, because her entire cadence for the entire episode, like she was like in a different world compared to all the other girls. She won the challenge. And so that was the moment I feel like a lot of people just noticed, because I saw it on Twitter too. That was when a lot of people noticed, oh, she's winning. Bimini is the winner. And I was right.
I could definitely see it. I did hear who went home, so that doesn't.
Yeah. The person went home. It was upsetting, but at the same time, I knew the person wasn't going to go. I feel like it was between her and Ellie at the end who was going to go home, but Ellie wasn't even in the bottom. Ellie kind of was safe, but
Well, yeah, Alaska kind of had a meltdown, but it wasn't like attacking another person.
It wasn't attacking another person. It was just her attacking herself and why she was on the bottom. It was just like they were just upset. I mean, it's so funny because they were both attacking Ellie throughout the entire season, saying that she wasn't even worth still being there. And now they're mad at that Ellie didn't put them in spots that they wanted. Like, okay, wait, it's a competition. Like, get over yourself. It's a freaking competition. And it was a weird thing. But then also, apparently, Lawrence Chaney got bullied off of Twitter, and that sucks.
Bullied off of Twitter?
Yeah, I do not support people
bullying
reality
this is
TV
what I don't
show
like
contestants. That's not fair.
I do. Okay.
Because at the end of the day, they gave you a TV moment people can talk about. And you know what? It's not worth bullying someone off of the internet for that. You got some entertainment, bitches. Okay?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm going to say about that, because, like, I want to fault them and be like, yeah, maybe that is why they lost it. But I also want to say thank you for delivering.
Thank you.
And
thank
maybe,
you for,
like,
yeah,
maybe you know what? Maybe Drag Race. I gotta stop being hard on Drag Race, because maybe Drag Race isn't the show that really needs to be drama based, because there's so much, like, you could really rely on humor, you could really rely on fashion, you could really rely on other things to make it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I get that, but like the whole idea of like I feel like reality TV dying is because people on social media attack whenever you like. If you're boring, they attack you, and then if you give them what they want and be dramatic and crazy and all that kind of shit, they attack you. Like that's your job when you're on a show. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like if you go on that reality TV world, you have to have a thick skin and be ready for people to literally hate you. You have to be okay with it.
Also, the cool thing, one of the reasons why Bimini kind of shot herself into like the leader of the entire pack was that the runway was dripping in diamonds, and they all came in those basic dripping diamond looks. Bimini made the diamonds pimples. And like pimples and warts and like burn marks all over her entire body were just like crusted in diamonds as she walked on the runway. And I was like, she won.
I love it.
I was like, she won.
I love it. I think that's amazing, because you know what? You could scream and say a lot with your look and with your talent. Like I think Raja in their season, when they won in season like 2 or 3, I want to say 2 or 3, something like that. I think it was season 3 when Raja won. Raja like brought drama, but skill and sass and all that kind of stuff. There's a way to do it where it doesn't come off as bullying. It's like you have to find a way to be like it's shade. How do you be a funny, sassy bitch and bring drama, but not make it bullying?
Not make it bullying and not make it come off like you're like you feel entitled for everything to go your way on a competition show.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Like not everything's going to go. You're in a competition, girl. Not everything's going to go your way. You can't have a freak out about that against the queen that didn't make everything go your way suddenly.
Yeah, no, I agree.
It felt like she was, because it just felt like Lawrence was like talking down on Ellie, even though she just won the mini challenge and all that stuff, and that's why she got the opportunity to do what she did. It felt like Lawrence didn't see Ellie at her level, and I was like, that is not a winning attitude. Lawrence Chaney, you're the leader of the pack. You can't be doing this. Yeah, you can't be doing this, girl.
I side with you, Mac.
Talk down to a queen like that, girl.
Oh shit! I pressed the cash register. I meant to do an applause. Oh, fuck. Wait, that's laughter. Son of a bitch. I don't know where anything is. Applause! Yes, applause.
Yeah, and that's gay agenda with Mac. Do you have a hookup time? Do you want to do one this week again? Or?
Actually, I'm premiering my new segment
Oh, yeek it and fleek it.
Keeper or creeper? Yeek it or fleek it? What?
Can I remember the name?
Yeek it or fleek it, she says. Oh my God. Okay. I'm going to keep the tradition. So, not it took up time, but oh my God, I don't have a jingle.
We need a jingle. Ooh, keeper or creeper. Ooh, keeper or creeper. Keeper or creeper. Keep your creeper with Mike. Fuck, I messed up.
It's fine. Do what you do. Put some like overlay reverb on that bitch.
I'm gonna put some scary music over it.
It's time for make it scary. We'll do like keeper or creeper.
Oh, make it Amanda show kind of. It's time for
keeper or creeper
with your favorite creeper host, Mark.
Why do you keep saying you? It's me.
I said Mike. I didn't say Mac. Shut up.
Oh, I thought you said Mark. Anyway, okay. I'm gonna read you. There's 3 options. We got 3 in.
Okay.
One is called Keeper or Creeper, Cute Long Distance Military.
Ooh.
Another Keeper or Creeper submission, that quote unquote straight guy. Or Keeper or Creeper, Lesbian Edition.
Okay, you already know my weird obsession with lesbian stories. So,
ever since Muff Punch, ever since we had Danny Pellegrino on,
Muff Punch, and we basically got married, I love lesbian stories because it's always mostly always ends in love.
Yes.
And I wish the gays got the same. But we don't.
I know, but for the sake of the entertainment, because I think the lesbian one will probably end well, so we'll probably tell you to keep them. The quote unquote straight guy probably gonna say creeper because it's never a good idea.
It's never. Oh, you're dating a straight man? No, throw it away, sis. Throw it away.
We're done with that. So I say maybe we could do the cute long distance military because that kind of sounds hot.
Okay, fine, but we gotta do the lesbian one another time.
Hi, Mike and Mac. Before I tell the story, I would like to remain anonymous. You got it. I'm a 20-year-old closeted gay and was finally looking for something more long-term than another 2-minute hookup. So I tried a Tinder date again. After so many bland matches, I finally matched with a cute 23-year-old guy. We hit it off pretty well and would consistently message each other whenever we could. However, he recently started another deployment into the Air Force and would not be back in town until May of this year. We have many similar likes and interests, but recently we are only able to send a couple of messages to each other due to the time zone difference in our work schedules. By the way, we've been talking to each other since New Year's, so only a few months, but still, it's a long time in the gay world. He's the first guy that actually suggests cute date ideas and likes anime too.
Oh.
One time he suggested we go stargazing since I've never really seen the stars and he sees them all the time where he's stationed. He has his cute, lovable dork moments, but can also be dry as fuck after a 16-hour shift, just like anyone. I did bring up how dry our conversation would get, and we did let each other know how we felt. I know dating a service member can be tough during deployments, but I want to make sure that I'm not wasting my time and energy. So I'm asking if it's a good idea to keep talking to them until they return. What do you think?
I'm biased. I'm biased because my sister dated an Air Force man. Really nice person at first. She went to Japan for him and everything. And they were monogamous, and it turns out he was cheating up the wazoo. On her when he was in the Air Force. So I don't know. I'm very biased about dating men that are actually in the Army because that distance and that testosterone during being in the Army can be could cause some situations if you're trying to be monogamous with them, I would say. I don't know. That's just my opinion.
Well, here's the thing. Here's my opinion also at the same time to that extent because yes, long distance anything. You are opening yourself up to you're gonna miss them a lot, which is going to suck. And it is harder for that monogamous thing, especially in the beginning of a relationship, because like we said, we all horny pigs out here. I will say this: a cheater is a cheater, and a cheater is gonna cheat no matter what. Do you know what I mean? A cheater is not like a situation of really your job or where you are. If you're a person that's gonna cheat, you're a cheater. Okay, if you're someone that's not going to cheat and not going to break that moral code, you're not going to cheat. You know what I mean? That's just my opinion on that. I think that, it's unfortunate that you've had only a few months before you've had to go through a long distance situation like this. But I also think that if you think you found a good one that is willing to attempt this, I say attempt it if you have nothing to lose. Like, it's not like you're going to college and you're going to miss out on a college experience and stuff like that. You know what I mean? If this person's going to be away and, the communication may not be the best, but if you could put up with it,
that's
maybe
also
till
the
May.
thing. If you can't talk for that long of a time, because of time, where how long is the distance? Where's the?
I don't.
Where was the one person? Where was the other person?
They live in Long Island.
Oh my God, I thought I saw a spider for a second. I got really scared. They live in Long Island, and then their significant other is where?
I don't know. I think I don't want to read through this to find out, but they went away far on deployment. But also, I think they said they come back in May, so that's really not that long. Yeah, they come back in May.
As a person in an actual long distance relationship.
Yeah, like Mac, you should be able to give the best advice on this because it's like.
I mean, it's different from like an army person because an army people are always moving and always having to be stationed and all that stuff. So I can't fully understand that. It's a lifestyle you have to invest in when you're dating an army person. But as a person in long distance relationships, it's doable. Long distance relationships are doable. It's just a lot of communication. But if communication is hard, I don't know how to help you through that.
It does hurt though, I will say, because when I dated Lexi for the first time, my ex-girlfriend, we started dating in February. No, we started dating in March 11th. I remember March 11th, 2011. And then I left for school in college that August. We didn't even date a full year before I went away to school. And then we were in a long distance relationship for 4 years. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I met somebody that I was like, I don't want to let you go. And then the whole point, I was like, we're going to break up before college because I don't want to be somebody in a relationship. I'm not doing that. And literally a day before I left, I was dropping them off and we were supposed to say goodbye. And I was like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to break up. I want to stay together. Like, it felt like something I didn't want to lose. I was like, I don't want to break up. So what? If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. You know what I mean? But I'm just. And it didn't work in the end, but we had 4 really great years together. It did not work because of the long distance. I say wait. I say if you think you find a cute person who likes anime and they like to take you on nice stargazing things, they're not just using you for sex and they're a cute person, they're going to be back in May. I think give it a shot. And if it doesn't work, okay. So you could have other people waste your time to your face. You know what I mean? You could deal with it. You could deal with some fucking asshole out here be wasting your time no matter what. Just because you're getting fucked more often doesn't mean that they're a better person. So I don't know.
T. Okay. Like how we had different opinions. Look at us having different opinions.
Oh my God! Wait, no, they're not. Okay. Oh my God, I was completely wrong. By the way, they are not from Long Island. Okay. I opened up the lesbian story, and that takes place in Long Island.
Oh. Okay. We'll get to lesbian story a different day. This was too much seriousness in one podcast episode for us. We gotta do weird things now. Pussy. Pussy. Gonna put audio
Messy.
Pussy over and over again.
So what else is going on with your life now? What do you want to talk about today? What's going on?
I thought we were talking about like 90s and like early Nickelodeon days.
I was gonna say, what did we talk about earlier? So did you ever watch Zoey 101?
Yes, I didn't. I mean, I was too young to fully.
Fuck you.
No, not too young, but I was still in my like cartoon. I was still more down the weird cartoons that were going on around the time. I was more focused on that. So Zoey 101.
Do you even know?
I did watch Zoey 101.
Keenan and Kel is?
Yes, I fucking love Keenan and Kel.
Of
course, the culture, bitch. The culture. The culture, bitch. That's different. That's culture. But for Zoey 101, I didn't fully follow the storyline. You know what I mean? Like, I watched the episodes, but I wasn't fully paying attention to the storyline. I just remember, right now, I only remember like a few. I remember the episode when they were trying to win those like bike things for some reason, really crystal clear, because I wanted one when I was younger. One of those weird invented bike things they had. That was weird. That was like the episode I mainly remember, and I remember some episodes of Victoria Justice, but that's about it.
I remember having a crush not on Victoria Justice. I think
also I remember when the Victoria Justice replaced that one girl. I forgot what the girl's called, but like in like
Dana.
the first season, she just disappears, and they just have one line of why she disappears, and then Victoria Justice just appears.
Yeah.
And apparently there was like drama around her disappearance or something. I don't fully know, but apparently she was like fired for some reason.
They were all. There's always drama around these Nickelodeon shows. Look at Zoey. Jamie Lynn Spears got pregnant.
That's when I had to cancel the show.
Yes.
Oh no! It's also rumored that people rumored that it's Dan Schneider's kid, but I don't know. I don't believe it.
Oh no! Oh my God! Imagine the poor Spears family. Also, why does no one talk about Jamie in this whole Free Britney thing? How is no one hear from Jamie Lynn?
I know. Like, why isn't Jamie Lynn been talking about? I don't know. I have no clue what's happening. Why is no one asking Jamie Lynn? What does Jamie Lynn know?
I was like, maybe she's just out here being like, not on me. Attention's not on me.
She's like, I don't know. That's their problem. I'm the younger sister.
I'm not dealing with shit. What other iconic shows are there? Oh my God, As Told by Ginger.
Yeah. Someone once told me the grass is much greener on the other side.
That show was everything. I was obsessed. I loved it so much. I loved Courtney Grippling.
I remember that was the first. As Told by Ginger. I just know random facts about these shows. Now I used to be so obsessed with Nickelodeon too. But As Told by Ginger was the first cartoon show where the characters changed clothes every day.
Really?
Did you notice that they had different outfits every day of those like. If they changed in the episode, they would have a different outfit. It was the first cartoon to do that.
I did not know that.
You didn't know that? Yeah. I mean,
no,
yeah, it's a very old cartoon. It's from like the early 2000s. You know what I mean? It's beforehand. All they had was like copy and pasting.
Yeah.
The same illustration. So no technology was new, and so they decided to try that out, and it was the first cartoon to do so.
I remember being obsessed with I'm a little seal girl living in a real world.
Oh no, I like the who's the it's Courtney. It's Courtney. I remember that over and over because my sister used to play that because her name is Courtney. So that would be that was her theme song for the longest time.
Yes. Oh God. What are the shows? Because I honestly, I know so much about Nickelodeon because until 7th grade for me, I didn't know that another channel existed. I didn't.
Yeah. For a good portion of my life,
Cartoon Network.
all I watched was Disney Channel, Discovery Kids, Cartoon Network, and Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, you didn't know Cartoon Network existed or Disney Channel?
I didn't know. I accidentally went down one day. I was like, "What is this?" And I saw
That's
Cartoon
the weird
Network.
part. Apparently, a lot of people were on the same boat. You know, Nickelodeon was the most popular kids network. It was the most watched kids network. It was the most successful
It's all I
one
had
at the time.
If I had to rank them, how would you rank them?
They watched Nickelodeon over Disney for some reason.
How would you rank the channels? Because for me, I would go Nickelodeon number one,
them?
and then Cartoon Network, and then Disney Channel.
Yeah, I feel like Nickelodeon had the branding of Nickelodeon. It's supposed to look like a kids network made by kids, and so I feel like that made it more. The branding of Nickelodeon was funner, and then Cartoon Network had great shows, and then Disney Channel is like the traditional family version of all the kids networks. You know what I mean? Traditional family value, kids network.
Yes.
Was Disney Channel.
It had some good ones. It's just
Disney Channel was iconic, but I feel like Nickelodeon had more of a variety of programming compared to Disney Channel at the time.
I'm gonna go down a list of shows and just know if you know of them and what we think of them. How's that? I think that's a good thing we can do for this.
Yeah.
We're getting Hey kids! Welcome to the 90s episode!
Welcome to the 90s! Hey millennials!
Hey Kids Choice Awards! If you ever want,
oh my God!
Imagine us hosting the Kids Choice Awards.
I went to the Kids Choice Awards once. I went to the Kids Choice Awards that was hosted by Cameron Diaz and Michael Myers as they were promoting their first Shrek movie. That's how old I am.
Are you kidding me? Don't even say like you're old, Mac. The first Shrek movie, I had a birthday party. I think it was 3rd grade.
The opening act was Outkast singing "Hey Ya."
Hey Ya.
Raven Simone won some award for That's So Raven.
And I think, my God.
And I think Jennifer Hudson was on American Idol. And they were there. I believe that was that season too. It was a good year. It was a good year to be at the Kids' Choice Awards.
It was a good year. Picture it, Sicily. Yeah, 1996.
Sicily, 1996. Yeah, no, everyone's jealous. I mean, we were sitting like in the nosebleed seats because all like the main floor seats were like industry people, but we were there. It was cute.
Used to. The Kids' Choice Awards, I know it's the most like scammed and rigged one out of all of them.
Yeah,
it's the only award show I ever want to be a part of. It is the only award show I ever want to go to. That's it.
The only award show that's not all those choice award shows are usually scammed and rigged, except for the People's Choice. I believe that one they have to go fully, at least majority fully. It's all. I mean, it's always chosen by the producers or like some head voting council person, but they use the votes as a suggestion.
I just want to get slimed
towards their decision.
I just want to get slimed.
You know what?
I don't like that they got rid of all sliming. Like Nickelodeon used to be all about the slime, all about the slime.
I think they still slime at the Kids' Choice Awards, but they don't, because I remember they used to have like
Slime Time Live
also like activation park things all over the place. They used to, like, you could get slimed at like the Mall of America. I think they used to use something at Universal Studios. They don't anymore. They used to have their own resort in Orlando. There's an entire video on YouTube about the history of that resort and how it failed.
You
have to watch it. I think it's on Defunctland, but it talks.
There was
about
a Nickelodeon cruise.
There was a cruise. Nickelodeon tried its best to be like Disney at one point.
You know what worries me?
It just couldn't catch on to that in that realm.
But you know what worries me about branding something as a big place to attract children? It just sounds like pedophile central.
Pedophile central. I mean, that's probably one of the reasons why it failed too. I mean, the difference between Nickelodeon and Disney was that Disney has much more of a bigger brand than just kids shows, and so Disney is successful to make all these parks and all these attractions all over the place. Nickelodeon is just a kid channel. Okay, are you good? Are you good?
I've been on this new workout. First of all, can you look at my ass?
Oh my God, don't show me your ass. Don't show me your ass for free. Excuse me.
Look at that. I'm getting big.
You got you. I just commented your arms earlier, and you got big shoulders right now.
You guys
you're looking good.
I gotta go. I'm too good. I can't associate with this anymore.
Okay, so back to my conversation about kid shows. Well, yeah, I was like, Nickelodeon's more of a kids network, so they couldn't branch out into all those like things that Disney's doing. They tried at one point and they just failed. But yeah, that's all I want to say. But read the shows. Give me some shows.
Cat Dog.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Let's do rate. We're gonna rate it 1 to 5, and we're gonna say it at the same time. Cat Dog on 3. 1, 2, 3,
5. 4. Wow. Why? What's the markings? What's the markings?
I think it was great. I just didn't like that the biggest mystery of the show, instead of finding out how this happened, was who are their parents. You know what I mean? I guess I don't know.
Why? Why they were never like, why are we conjoined together?
Yeah, how are
the world they were in? It was just normal.
Well, like conjoined twins, but like y'all different species. Like what in the fuck? What in the fuck was going on in this house?
Show, but I used to love it so much.
No, I loved Cat Dog, but I think 4 out of 5 is a good rating. It's gonna, my favorite ones would get a 5. Like SpongeBob for me gets a 5.
SpongeBob gets a 5. I don't know. I'll give SpongeBob a 4 right now, or 3.
You can get wrecked. You can get get wrecked.
I love SpongeBob. I love what SpongeBob did, what SpongeBob has brought to the culture of humanity. But that show is still going on. They're still milking it for its 4, and not milking all the juice that they can get out of it. And they're also going against the creator's words. Now that the creator's dead, they're doing everything the creator didn't want to do. Yeah. And so now the show feels like it's getting a bit tainted, and so that's why I will say this it down right now.
I haven't seen SpongeBob in the past few decades, so I don't know what they've done to it since. But I'm gonna say SpongeBob from my era.
Yeah, OG SpongeBob's great.
I remember watching the first episode of SpongeBob. I remember when it premiered. I was sitting in my sister's room in first grade. And it was like, I think it was the episode where where it was like there was a silent episode where he just like mouthed everything and it was like subtitled.
Yeah, I think he got the job to Krusty Krab. I think didn't it premiere like right after the Kids' Choice Awards?
Probably.
the year it started in like 2001 or 1999. I forgot what year it started.
Probably.
But
I remember my babysitter let me stay up because it premiered at like 9:00 at night. And
yeah,
that was a
it
big deal
premiered
for
like
me.
right after the Kids' Choice Awards, I believe. That was like a big thing. It's like, watch this new show, SpongeBob SquarePants.
What was your bedtime?
My bedtime was 10.
My bedtime was 9.
Oh.
And I had insomnia ever then. I remember I would stay up really late and I would watch Nick at Night and watch like a lot of I Love Lucy and Bewitched and Family Matters.
You used to watch a lot of George Lopez.
Oh God, that's because you're
Growing
young.
George Lopez.
My Nick at Night was black and white shows like the Munsters and the Hillbillies.
Really? I didn't even know that was a thing. They didn't play black and white shows at Nick at Night back.
Nick at Night was
only a
used
TV
to be
Land thing. I thought that
do you know what the Munsters are? Mac, do you even know what the Munsters are?
I found out the Munsters were because of WandaVision recently.
Do you know what
past
the
month.
Bewitched?
Yeah, I know what Bewitched is. I've never seen it though.
I'm not talking to you about this. Anyway. Episode show number 11, Kablam.
Kablam.
Kablam!
That was the show of multiple shorts, right? It was like multiple mini
Yes.
shows in one big show. Yeah, I remember that with the
It was like a comic strip.
Action Live Now or something, right?
Yeah,
With
it was like
action figures.
It was definitely an acid trip, and I wish I could show you.
The show was such an acid trip. I just remember it like all those mini shows in that show were all so weirdly like animated or so weirdly created.
Yeah, and
it was
very
like
cheap.
it was like YouTube web series before YouTube was a thing. So they put
it was a lot of stop motion
variety show.
A lot of stop motion. I also like that the girl, the co-host, the girl one, it looks like Billie Eilish. Kinda. I don't know why. She gives me Billie Eilish. She
Send
gives
me
me
the photo. I'm gonna put it up on the podcast visual, but. She looks like Billie Eilish.
I just no, but I mean maybe not. But I'm getting Billie Eilish themes. Hold on, I'm gonna send you this photo right now.
See this? Let me.
I need to send it to you. No, because you're gonna be like, Michael, what? You're gonna be like, no, it doesn't. But I get Billie Eilish vibes. I'm gonna send this to you right now.
Vibes? Let me see.
It does, kind of, doesn't it?
I thought they were going to be like real life people.
No,
they were hosted by cartoons.
Tell me that's not Billie Eilish.
Oh my gosh!
Tell me.
No. I mean, in like some alter reality, maybe.
That is Billie Eilish to a T, and if you don't see it, you don't have taste.
It looks like they literally look like Gen Z kids. Like this is what Gen Z kids dress like today.
Yeah, this is what kids think is new. Like y'all repeating ugly shit from the 90s.
No, it's not new. Yeah, it's not new. I know. I've noticed when I look at that stuff. I'm like, you guys are repeating a lot of the aesthetics from the late 90s, early 2000s with the middle part because that was what was his name? Skeeter, not Skeeter. That was a thing in like a lot of characters in movies with that middle part, and then just the way they dress. You know, everyone. I feel like I always say the Gen Z kids kind of dress like the way No Doubt dressed like back in the 2000s.
Shut up.
Dead ass. You cannot.
You're right.
Say
No,
I'm
you're
wrong.
absolutely right. You're absolutely
they dress
right.
like No Doubt, and it's cool. It's cool. You know, I mean, No Doubt had a great style back in the day.
They did.
So.
They did to the T. All right, let's rate it. Ready?
These kids are bringing back some good ideas. Maybe
They're bringing the opposite of sexy
pants.
back. They're bringing the opposite. Okay, so let's rate it. Ready? 3,
Kablam?
2,
Oh,
yeah.
2.
3, 2, 1,
3. Yeah.
It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great.
I watched it, yeah, and I remember when I used to watch it when they moved it to. Remember when Nickelodeon used to have like TV trash channel with all their like throwaway shows and reruns.
Yes.
They used to. I forgot what it was called, but I used to be addicted to that channel all the time, and the weirdest shit would play on that channel. That's when like Ren and Stimpy, Kablam.
Yes.
And like they used to have like some weird like short film competition that used to play, and like these weird stop motion short films will always play. I found it so weird, and I was like, "What is this channel?"
Get it. It's fine. I'm gonna move a little faster through a few of these next ones because we still have like 10 more.
Okay.
So I'm gonna say, okay, number 10, the Angry Beavers.
3, 2, 1,
4.
Yeah,
I loved the Angry Beavers. I loved the Angry Beavers.
I barely remember it because that was when I was like young, but I do remember watching it. I remember what they look like mostly.
I remember that. Well, I mean, I'll send
show fully.
I'll send you the pictures. I remember one's name is Daggett.
Mm-hmm.
And his voice is used a lot. Whoever that voice actor is, I hear that voice a lot. I think one of the characters on Hell of a Boss right now. I don't know if you know what Hell of a Boss is. It's the same people that make the Hazbin Hotel show I was telling you about. I think one of the characters from Hell of a Boss is Daggett's voice.
Oh.
But I will go back and recheck it.
Thank you for that fact.
I mean, I could be wrong. They're just very similar. Anyway, coming in at number 9, The Wild Thornberrys.
Wild Thornberrys.
This is me, Eliza Thornberry, part of your average family. I have a dad, a mom. Wait, I have a dad, a mom, and a sister. There is Donnie. We found him. And Darwin, he found us. And between you and me, something amazing happened. And now I talk to animals. It's really cool, but totally secret. And you know what? Life's never been the same.
Oh my God, this is so weird. Do you remember the Rugrats and Wild Thornberry crossover?
Yes, and it was everything.
An iconic movie they made.
I was so sad. I had no friends growing up. I literally only had Nickelodeon. I know verbatim the entire monologue to several full episodes of SpongeBob. I can sit in front of the screen and word to word mouth everything that happens.
I had a neighbor that could do that. Yep. Interesting.
But let's rate it on. I will say
Wild
3.
Thornberries?
Yeah, 3, 2, 1,
3.
4. Oh, wow, racist.
Racist. Oh, wow. I wasn't really into the show. I mean, I used to like it, but I loved Rugrats more. I think it was the same animation company that made both. That's why they did the crossover episode. Mm-hmm. But I liked Rugrats more. I was more of a fan of Rugrats around the time. Wild Thornberries to me was a bit more. I don't know. I found it boring a little bit. There wasn't much goofiness to Wild Thornberries, you know?
I thought it was interesting because you always learned like facts about animals, and I liked the animals.
Yeah, it was a lot of animal facts shows, and I was more like, just give me the bullshit. Give me some stupid shit like Rugrats.
Okay. Well, we're gonna skip number 8 because number 8's SpongeBob, and we already talked about.
Oh yeah,
SpongeBob.
we already talked about that one. Yeah.
Coming in at number 7, Rocket Power. Dun, dun, na, 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 na. We are riders on a mission, action, kids in play condition. Rocket Power. Dun, 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 dun.
The wiggity. I remember that. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my God, that show.
I think maybe they were supposed to be in Florida, or I know Tita was from Hawaii.
Mm-hmm. Maybe it was supposed to be like a combination of like all the popular beach cities in one cartoon or something.
It's how I learned not to be a shoebie.
I think they had the name. The city was a weird name, wasn't it? I don't think it was like a city we're supposed to know.
Yeah, I don't even remember. But let's rate it on
show.
I'll say 3.
Mike, this episode has to be audio only.
Oopsie whoopsie. Ooh, we made a cky-Wucky, a little fucko boingo.
I'm playing an applause.
I knew I was forgetting something, Mike. Oh no! Then we're gonna put that. We're not gonna premiere it. We're just gonna put it on the YouTube channel. It's just gonna be a picture of our faces, being like, "Sorry."
You know what? I can't even get mad because for once it's not me that fucked up, and I'm actually so happy about it.
You know what? Right now I'm gonna press record. Right now we're gonna record. You guys are gonna get the visual for the last half. Here it is. Hey guys. Hey.
Welcome to Messy with Mac and Mike. It's Mac and Mike. I'm Messy. Yeah.
Mac, we are the worst.
We need a studio. We are the worst content creators that exist.
No.
We can't do this. We can't do this, Mac.
You know what? Mistakes
suck.
happen. People can't be mad at me.
I know mistakes happen. I am one. Okay, but this is going. Whatever. Fuck it. We have a little bit left. Mac, Rocket Power on 3. 3, 2, 1, 4.
3. I give it a 3.
Wow, I give it a 4. I loved it.
What's the next one?
I'm so number 6, Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. My mom did not allow me to watch that TV show when I grew up.
Controversial.
I didn't get to watch it until later on.
There was a lot I remember there was a lot. I remember there was something going on where he farted and it was his baby.
Yeah, there was a lot of like very weird humor, and I was forbidden to watch the show. My mom did not like that show when I grew up.
Okay, then we don't have to talk much about it. We could rate. Let's give it a rating.
Okay,
3, 2, 1, 2.
4. I guess I don't know. I saw a few episodes.
I think it was
very
good and funny,
goofy,
but just like it didn't.
But it's kind of creepy.
It's
kind of creepy
like,
and also just weird.
It also for me was a lot of cheap humor. That's what it was. It was a lot of like, something came out of my butt. Yeah, what? So I don't know. That's just my thing. Ooh, next one. Ah, Real Monsters.
Real Monsters.
Real Monsters.
Oh yeah, I remember that one. Okay, yeah.
I like Ickis.
With the guy that was holding his eyes.
Yes, Krum.
Yeah.
Yes, Krum. There's Ickis, Krum, and something Belina.
Yeah, okay. And I remember one that had like big lips. I don't know which one that was.
Yeah, that was fuck, what was their name? Oh god,
a huge ass mouth.
Now I gotta
They were like a skinny little worm with a huge ass mouth.
Yeah. All right. Well, we could rate it. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
4. I remember. I used to
4.
really like that show. I used to watch all the time.
I liked it. Ooh, this is a good one. Ready? Rocko's Modern Life. The gays live.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
They brought it back for a second. Did you see the little movie?
We saw it together. Mac, I was very high on your couch.
Yeah,
I was
Hulu
stoned.
or Netflix. I forgot.
Mac, I was so stoned, and I was sitting on your couch. I got cookies and a Subway sandwich, and we watched it, and I literally passed out. Oh my god, I did a whole show of like, no one got to see me before, guys.
Oh yeah, we show their ass. There you go. Look at those arms. Look at those arms. Oh my god. I'm not even.
I've been working very hard. I've been working very hard.
I'm so defeated on this episode. I'm not even going to give them some fancy editing for it. I'm just going to post when the audio flashes back on. It's just going to be half you, half me.
It's fine.
It's the episode where Mac made a cky-Wucky. Mac made a cky-Wucky.
Oopsie whoopsie.
Oopsie whoopsie.
Well, hopefully this episode wasn't sponsored.
No, 110% it wasn't.
Okay.
If it was, I would have made us re-record it.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck my head.
It's fine. Let's rate it. Rocko's Modern Life on 3. 3, 2, 1.
5.
4.
5. What? Okay. Wow. So you don't like Rocko's Modern Life? I feel like Rocko's Modern Life was like the TV show. I believe it was like the cartoon that really jet-setted a lot of Nickelodeon's future. I think it was like their first really successful cartoon show, and that's why they brought it back. Recently.
I mean, I think 4 is like a win for me. 4 is an A. 5 is like an A+. I'm being very stingy with my 5s.
Yeah, I say 5. I really liked it. I really liked Rocko's Modern Life. It was one of my favorites that I watched on. I mean, I was too young when it first aired, so I had to watch it on that other channel that I talked about, the rerun channel. Yeah, and I used to love it so much every time it came on.
Mm-hmm. Here's a good one. Doug. What was that?
Isn't it
banging on a trash can?
Doug originally started
drumming on a street light.
Disney Channel. Doug originally started on Disney Channel, and I think it moved to Nickelodeon later.
Oh, that I don't know.
Yeah,
Doug Funny was the millennial answer to Charlie Brown. Yeah, an average, often awkward dreamer and boundless imagination and strong moral center. He was by far the most relatable character in the animated Nickelodeon universe, giving us a grounded center in the midst of the other Nicktoons. Yeah.
I was in elementary when he was running around high school, so.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it was anything great, but let's rate it. Ready? Okay. 3, 2, 1, 3.
3, yeah, 3 or 2. I found it boring. I did not find that. I mean, it was an old cartoon, so I found it quite boring.
Yeah.
Whenever I watched it.
Rugrats, bitch.
Oh, fuck.
Bitch, Rugrats.
Oh, bitch.
Bitch.
Oh, bitch.
Who was your favorite?
Who was my Chucky?
You would. I'm a Tommy.
Chucky.
I had a Tommy doll.
Chucky was the funniest character because he was just so weirdly afraid of everything.
Yeah. I mean, in my household,
his hair was insane.
It is. It's nuts. He looks like a crackhead baby.
His hair was crazy.
Oh
he had
my God.
so much hair too.
And they all had intricate stories, and they were all kind of like Phil and Lil's mom. Definitely a lesbian. Definitely.
No, she was a butch woman. She was a woman that she liked
and
camping and farming.
Also, do you remember how like old Tommy's parents looked? It came out that they were like they were supposed to be like 32.
They were just
Bitch.
really stressed adults because they looked very decrepit.
Yes, and it hit a lot of it dealt with Chucky's mom who passed away, grandparents getting married, bullying.
It talked about it was a really I feel like a lot of kids shows try to add those like relatable storylines for kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sesame Street specifically I know does that. But that was a really, really, really interesting storyline for them to include, like a child with a deceased parent and now getting into a new stepsister. Yeah. Because you didn't really see that in kids shows, and I feel like that was a really rare moment.
And it was an interracial marriage.
Interracial marriage, yeah.
So I like that. I do like in my house, I was Tommy and my sister was Angelica. And that was our relationship, like 100%. So,
my sister was very Angelica to me growing up. So,
yeah. But okay, let's rate it in 3, 2, 1, 5.
5. It was a very. I feel like it was a big cartoon for a lot of our generation's lives. It really did.
Yeah. It did a lot.
It did
a
lot.
The Rugrats movie was everything.
It pushed the idea of like a child's imagination, how important that is. For their life, and then also just how a child uses their imagination to get through things they don't understand, and that's what Chucky and them did, especially around the time of Chucky's deceased mom and
yes.
Did you have
the Rugrats PlayStation video game?
Yes.
It got you so sick. It got you so motion sickness.
It was so weird.
It was so weird.
So addicted to it. I just loved switching between all the kids, and we used to play hide. Me and my family, my cousins, we used to play hide and seek with them. So like one of us would leave the room, and one of us would like switch all the kids and like hide them in random corners of like the entire map, and then like you'll play as Tommy, and you have to run around trying to find them.
Yes. Oh my God, I live for it.
That's what we used to do all the time with it. Because I remember that game. Back in the day, a lot of those Nickelodeon PS games you can finish in like 5 hours. I remember, like they were really, really quick.
They were. I lived for them though. I lived for all that. Okay, let's do the last one. Ready?
Okay.
Coming in last. Hey Arnold.
Oh, that one came back too recently. I did not see its movie return. I did not watch that.
What do you mean movie return?
They had a movie come back with it, like a Hey Arnold movie recently.
Recently,
I think it was like a couple years ago.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
There was a Hey Arnold movie, but it wasn't a couple years ago.
Where was it?
It was a long time ago.
No, there was a new one that just recently came out like a couple years ago. I am not lying to you. I remember it's like on Hulu or something now.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a new movie. They came out with a new movie.
Bitch. Hey Arnold, the Jungle movie came out in 2017.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I don't think that many people saw it, but I remember them like pushing that, like, "Oh, Hey Arnold's back!" Oh,
I didn't know that. I loved Hey Arnold growing. I loved Hey Arnold growing up. I think Hey Arnold was another show that hit a lot of controversy to talk about. Helga Cheap Attack.
Hey Arnold was also one of those Nickelodeon cartoons that got away with like pushing some crude humor because the things Helga would say that she wanted Arnold to do to her.
Oh,
the
bitch.
subliminal messages she pushed that went over my childhood head. But rewatching it now, I was like, you want him to touch your lady quiver? What?
Oh, I live. But I think we know how we're gonna rate this one. You ready?
Rate it. Okay.
3, 2, 1,
4,
5.
Oh, so it's one of your faves.
It's one of my faves. It's definitely one of my faves. Wow, we had a little nostalgia.
Wow, a little trip down nostalgia. We've been filming for an
look
hour.
at this. Look at this full episode of Messy. We had segments.
This full
we had
visual.
Topics.
This full visual episode.
Listen, it's not an actual episode of Messy unless we fuck up.
We fuck up. I am so sorry. sorry, guys. Okay, don't lose faith in us.
Hashtag cancel mask. Cancel mask. Cancel Mac.
Cancel me. We have to put a warning to people because I know people really like to watch our visuals. We gotta tell people. I'm gonna tell in the beginning of the visual. I'm gonna say something like, "Hey, I fucked up. The visual doesn't start until literally like the last 10 minutes." Have fun. Just listen to us. Eat some chips. Watch some TikToks. And then the visual will pop up when you're like, okay, there they are.
Oh my
Do your
God.
homework. I don't know.
Well, this is fine. Listen, we apologize for everybody, but there will be plenty more to come. Like we give it to you every week. So
yeah, the visual's free anyway. So like y'all can't complain.
Where can people find you, Mac?
People can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. That is fuck. I'm always forgetting. I am always forgetting. That is PHILIPS. Ooh. And what about our shout out from last week, Mike?
The shout out from last week, I just ran to I do this every week too. Where I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do that. Where I run over to this.
This is always the thing we forget. The one thing. I was like, oh whoa.
Rory Cat. Thank you. Who commented? They're just getting hornier for each other, and it's kind of hilarious.
Can you screenshot the comment and then send it to me? I'm gonna put that in the as well.
Absolutely, I can. Rory
Cat.
Cat.
Shout out to Rory Cat. Thank you so much, Rory Cat. Where can people find you, Michael Moderig?
Find me anywhere if you search Mike MGTV, and now on Twitch. Mac, you got to get on Twitch, Mac. Mac, you got to get on Twitch.
We were
Mac.
talking about that.
Mac.
I know.
You guys, messy streams. Imagine me and Mac just making an island on Animal Crossing.
The messy island.
You and me playing Dead by Daylight, just going,
I don't know if I could ever play that game. That game scares the life out of me when I watch other people play it. I jump whenever I'm watching people. So I can't even imagine playing it myself. But also be sure to send in your hookup times, your creeper or jeepers. What is it? Keeper or creeper? Keeper,
creeper, where'd you get that creeper? Keeper, creeper, where'd you get that dick? Where'd you get that dick?
Is that it?
Maybe. I'm still workshopping it.
And also your gay agendas, messypod@gmail.com. Be sure to follow us anywhere at messypod, MESSYPOD, on Instagram, Twitter, and also our YouTube channel, youtube.com/messypod, where we upload our visuals and our audios everywhere. I messed up. We upload our visuals and puzzles everywhere on Wednesday. Visuals come out at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Wednesday.
And sometimes they don't come out at all.
So, shut up. And our audio, I try to make the audio come out at like 9 a.m. now, around 9 a.m. every morning. Doesn't always happen.
I like how when we film in the middle of the day and everybody just like sees the sun go down. It gets
the sun just went down. I mean, they didn't see it because.
Oh. That is tea. That is tea. Anyway, yes, thank you guys. You all have been douched, and I hope you all stay happy, healthy, and safe. Bye.
Bye.